Okay, so this is going to be a quick tutorial on how we make the background. So we're going to use it through a process called Canva. I'm going to bring it up right here. So you're going to see this. I'm going to add you to this document. I went ahead and created a new one, but you're going to be added onto it. This is going to have all the resources that you need to make a really effective game card. So the first thing we're going to do is find our game. As of right now, as creating this video, I'm just going to let you guys choose the games. I might have a set list of things that we want to have for our games, but for now I'm just gonna let you guys choose the games. So let's take like Whole IO for example. So Control F, Windows F, whatever you have. Let's use search the document. So Whole IO. Almost thought we didn't have there. So we have Whole IO. You don't need any of this stuff right here. This is just double checking that we do have the game. This is going to be your game stash. I will have this linked below with rest of the resources. So just make sure that we have Whole IO down. It does exist, indeed. Gonna look up Whole IO. Go to images, and now this is where it gets a little bit fun. So you're gonna want to find the longest image that you can. I mean, to a certain extent. I'm not saying like crazy long, but something that will fit this aspect ratio without you having to zoom it in. Because the more you zoom it in, obviously, the more blurry it's gonna get. Once you find your background, you're going to want to go look in this little corner right here. It's gonna give you a pixel count. This one's 1200 by 698. That's okay. If you can find something a little bit bigger, like look, this one's 1000 by 500. That's already much better. It's just, obviously higher pixels equals better resolution. You're gonna copy the image, paste in here. Another thing that you're gonna want to note is that with YouTube, if your image is coming from YouTube, it's not going to be the resolution that it actually says. So whenever you're looking for games, try to avoid the ones that come from YouTube because they're going to be really blurry. Okay, so you're going to go layer, send to back. That just brings this card up. Like I said, this card will be really easy to duplicate. Let me my guy. You're just going to hold down Shift and drag, hit copy, and then add a new page, paste it in, okay? So with this is where it gets a little bit fun. You're going to recopy that Whole IO thing that you got. You're going to take your cursor, okay, right where the cursor is. You're going to go all the way until you can kind of see how it fits into that little frame, okay? Once you get into the frame, double click, not where the text is, but under it, double click it. Zoom in to where it somewhat matches. It doesn't have to match perfectly, it just needs to look good enough. See how you can actually still see through it. We don't want that. Go to edit, go to blur under effects, hit whole image, and crank up the intensity. I usually like to sit somewhere between 50 and 60. It just really depends. Use your own discretion with the image. I think you guys are smart enough to know that. So now we have the blur. So this is where we get it from. So next we gotta take the game name, whole.io. This is gonna be your standard capitalization. So don't capitalize articles like the, as, a, of, stuff like that. For the IO games, I do like to add the IO. It's not necessary. So with the Vortex exclusive thing, I usually only use this on the retro games just because I haven't found any other websites that have that. If you find a game that no other websites have, you can keep it. But because of this, I know for sure. I think this is on MathPlays. So this is obviously not very rare. We're going to take that off. And then bam, you have your Whole IO. So this is what goes into every single game card. Like I said, it doesn't take a long time and it's really easy. It's repetitive. So once you have that, you're basically all set. Make sure that like the dimensions are good. If you have something like a white background, let's say the background was white and you can't see the text at all, you can change the text color. This is basic Canva stuff. I don't think there should be any problems. Like I said, I will link you to this doc, so you don't have to send them to me. I'm just gonna take them right from the doc. I might edit them a little bit. Please don't think I'm a horrible person if I edit your stuff. But yeah, that's about it. I want to thank you again for helping me with this because really this wouldn't work at all if it wasn't for you guys. There's a reason why I don't put any ads on websites like this, and it's because I don't believe that we should have ads. And you guys are helping me make sure that I don't have to put ads and that I can scale this to make it the best gaming website that's ever been created. unblockable, fast, quick, no ads, insane amount of games. As you can see on this thing, we have thousands of games to choose from. We just need someone to help put all the games in. I might add a tutorial at some point about adding people onto the code. I'm not sure about that yet, but for now, this is really what I need the most help with because there's just so much of it to do. You can do this during school. This is what I like to do during school if I don't find any games interesting, which hopefully won't have a problem anymore because of how many we added. But whenever I'm kind of bored and stuff, I'll just crank through these. It takes you about like 2 or 3 minutes to find one. Some of the more obscure games, it may take you a little bit longer. But if we can get like 20 of these a day, by the end of the week, that's like 100 more games to add, which I'm fine with that. I don't know if y'all guys are fine with that, but that sounds pretty good to me. So I want to thank you again. This would not be possible without your guys' help. This is why I'm letting you guys choose the games for now, is because I want you guys to be able to play what you actually like to play. So yeah, let me know in the Discord if you need any questions. I'm new to Discord, so I might mess up a little bit, but that's it. Thank you.